3, 2, 1. It doesn't give us a countdown, Chris. I guess we're just live.
Well, no, because you have to push that button for countdown.
Oh, okay. I'll do that next time, I guess.
Because there's like a countdown number. Hey,
Chris,
everyone.
You look unprofessional. We've got a very special guest today. Would you like to introduce her?
Oh, yeah, Martha. Well, Martha, I'm so excited to introduce Martha because not only is Martha a real estate extraordinaire and she knows everything and knows first-time home buyers to new for sellers, everything. But what's so special about Martha is that she has like an opera-trained voice. She can sing. And, I don't know, folks, I think you should put some YouTube videos out or something about, or do like a karaoke thing.
She's got some churchy ones, don't you, babe?
Oh, gosh.
Some church ones.
Really?
Yes. Yeah.
So that's what's so special. I mean, besides the fact that you're great with every client out there and everybody just loves you, but you've been in the real estate industry for how long, Martha?
Not very long. A couple years, over a year, too.
Over a year. I mean, and she just does a great job. People just love her. But the whole thing is that, we should just have you sing the whole time. Alex, can we just have her sing? Because, it's very refreshing. It really is. And you have such a great voice. And I'm just happy to introduce Martha. Martha's going to talk about all these different things that Alex posted right over here. And we're going to talk. We're just going to have a really good time. And we're just presenting what's coming up this next week, right, Alex?
The 27th, not this weekend, but the following weekend.
Following weekend. It's on a Saturday. You got to come in. You got to go into our Facebook page, go into Alex's Facebook page, go into my Facebook page, sign up for it. It is great. It's great information. There's a lot of speakers there. I'm so excited about it. I'm going to speak. I'm not going to speak all the time, but everybody else will be speaking.
Well, we'll try to control you, Chris.
We'll control me.
We'll try to rein you in to keep you in for the 10 minutes.
Absolutely. So let's get started, Alex.
Let's do it. Wait, I wasn't ready. That's why everybody needs intro music, man.
I know. That's what I was.
I didn't get to work your hype music in, Martha. I apologize.
It's okay. Thank you. Thank you for having me on your show.
Of course.
And right, I won't be singing today.
Oh, man.
But I should offer that up as a service if people want to know if their new house has good acoustics. I can
That's awesome. See?
Skill I have.
Isn't that kind of fun on some of the empty houses, though? Don't you do that?
We had that one with the Kiva living room, and I was just like, I just want to stand in here and sing.
Oh, that's
that
24-foot circle Kiva living room. It was beautiful. Nice.
All right. So, Martha, we're actually going to do kind of the same questions we do on our normal As Money Walks.
Yes.
And then we threw a,
couple special questions
for you.
Oh, great.
What's your favorite part of real estate?
Me personally, I love looking at people's houses as a personal thing. So it's fun for me to see what other people like in houses and to kind of bounce that off of people. Because, everybody's, of course, we're helping people find a home, which is wonderful. But I think, too, it's fun to get ideas from other people on what they like, what they don't like, what they do. I think that's a fun thing to learn about people.
So that makes sense with all the little projects you've given me.
Absolutely, yes. I have another one.
Those are those add-ons.
Yeah.
That's like add-ons. But as long as you finished one of them, right, Alex?
I don't
finish.
See, that's the thing. That's the hardest thing. You go, oh, God, I need to change this. But then I start it. And then I go, well, since we started that, can we go ahead and change that as well? Now all of a sudden you have an unfinished kitchen, unfinished bathroom, a half other room.
Hey, how'd you know?
Like he's been in our house.
All right, Chris, here's a new question for Martha for you.
All right. So who's benefiting from this real estate market, really?
Well,
Who do you think?
with all of the price increases and just the way the market has improved in the last year, really the first time home seller is benefiting the most. So if that somebody bought their house more than 2 years ago and now they've discovered they need something else, they have so much equity that they can use that money towards buying a bigger house and move forward without increasing their payment too much. So I think it's the first time home seller.
That's awesome that you say that. It's so important with the equity and the properties. Like, they don't realize that they don't have to put down that 20% to get that other house.
Yes,
They
it's
can
already
only-
in their home.
Right. And so even if they put down 3% to get that bigger house, guess what? That other, 18, 17%, they could keep in their pocket and have
Yes.
it have liquid money.
Yeah,
Or
money
pay off
for
some debt.
improvements,
Absolutely.
vacations,
Improvements.
whatever.
Or what I'm encouraging people to do, Chris, and maybe we'll put together a little chart, is take like people's car payment, their average car payment. So you get somebody who's got, 90,000 equity out of their house. Like you said, put 5% down, 3%, whatever. Use 30 grand, pay off that car. That's $500 a month less.
Yes.
Pay your credit card off. There's another $500 less.
Yep.
All of a sudden, your monthly payments are exactly what they were before, and you've got a nicer house, and your payments are the same.
And a
It's
paid
just-
for car.
Yeah, and a paid for car.
Right. We got to look at our future. I mean, how much, and that's one of the things that I ask every client when they're purchasing a house. How much liquid money do you have in your savings? What are your goals are? What are you planning to do? Are you planning to maybe start up a college fund for your son, just to really get to know what they're going to be doing with that equity? That's so important.
How much
that's a
liquid
great
do you
point.
think somebody should have, Chris, as a rule of thumb?
How much? Excuse me.
How much liquid do you think somebody should be or have? Cash.
Well, I would say at least if you're buying a home, I would say at least 7 to 10 payments. 7 to 10 at least payments,
Okay.
just to feel comfortable.
Right.
Everybody says 3 to 4. It's one of those things. I would rather be comfortable because we don't know if we're going to have our job the next month. What we can do is make money upon our money. What maybe an IRA, maybe a CD, maybe something that we can actually take that equity and invest. Put it up in. I mean, it's always good to pay something in cash opposed to putting it in credit. Compounded interest opposed to simple interest, right? So,
Absolutely.
Or buy some RVs and rent them out, right, Martha?
Yep, you could do that too. It's pretty lucrative.
yeah.
All right, Martha,
Absolutely.
got a good question for you here.
Ooh.
How has COVID affected you and your daily life?
Well, it slowed me down a little bit because
Why is that?
I am teaching first grade full time and supervising 3 other grades. So I'm doing a lot of work from home, a lot of referral, but that's okay. It's okay.
Wow.
It's changed us a little. We're a little bit more homebound than we used to be. But I think we're coming out of it. So I'm happy about that.
We've cooked a lot more than we have in the past.
Yes. And I found that I don't love to cook.
Oh, or finding new recipes to cook.
Yes, it's difficult.
And that's hard, and especially if you have picky eaters at the house. Well, I'm not going to eat
I've
that.
had a lot of picky eaters. At my house.
I'm not going to eat that. Well, I want my sausage pepper sandwich with garlic and stuff. Is Josh going to eat that? No, he's not going to eat that.
Nope.
Nobody's going to eat that, Chris.
I'm just saying,
Chris, nobody's going to eat that.
all I need to do is buy 5 big bags of frozen wings from Costco, take them over to my house, and that's all I can survive on that. He'll eat wings all the time. We have an air fryer, 5 bags of big frozen wings, and 5 bags of waffle fries. That's it.
We're kind of like that. Huh? We get the frozen chicken nuggets and fries.
Yep. The air fryer has been a lifesaver.
Right.
And a box of cereal. They're good to go.
So
Yes,
the schools are opening on
It looks like April 5th that
Mhm.
they'll be getting to go back here in Rio Rancho full time. So I'm pretty excited about it. I don't know that my kids are excited about it. It'll be a little adjustment, but I'm happy for them.
I'm excited.
I'm excited too. That's why I'm in my office.
Yes, we can all get back to what we do. So
Absolutely.
All right.
That's the next
Chris.
one. Why should anyone sign up for First Time Selling 101?
well, everybody who's a first-time home seller, they've bought a house, but they've never sold one. So it's important to know what to expect. And we want to take the stress out of selling your house. It's a huge stressor. I mean, aside from keeping your house clean for showings, which for me is a huge stress, but just not knowing what to expect. So we want to make sure everybody knows what kind of staging things they can do and how much money they can put on their next home when they move up and what might come up on an inspection. So we're recommending some pre-inspection things because you may never go up on your roof, so you don't realize that you've had hail damage because there's no visible leak. So there's things like that pop up and people are like, whoa, I didn't even know. And we want to take that stress out because you're already packing and looking for a new home. Let's make the sale of yours easy.
That's so important. I mean, just trying to make it easy for them and make them feel comfortable about it. Absolutely.
Yeah. Take some of that weight off their shoulders.
Absolutely.
Yeah, like Martha was saying, so we're gonna have a photographer that's gonna help with the staging pieces. We got an inspector who's gonna come in and show us the 3 most common write-ups people have. And I guarantee, Chris, you and my house probably have 2 out of the 3 because we just don't even think about it. So I know that'd be good just to learn that piece.
Yeah.
Right.
And then Chris is going to be there and he's going to talk a little bit, probably refinancing and actually getting qualified, why that's important to do before we even list your house.
Yeah, that's so important.
This off of somebody, we get their house sold in one day. And then, you don't qualify because of X, Y, or Z.
Right. And especially in this market, Alex, like we were talking the other day, geez, people want to close quick. And we know that you're going to sell that house. You're going to list it. It's going to sell within hours and people want to close quick. So we have to get a quick escrow. And in order to get that quick escrow, why not get the whole thing, not a pre-approval, but a full commitment? So I'm going to talk a little bit about that. And that's so important, especially in the marketplace that we're in right now.
Yeah.
We got to be quicker. I mean, that's just it. We got to be quicker than we've ever had to be before. So what Martha's going to talk about and these other guys is how much can we do before we actually list the house? That way we can move like a freaking ninja,
Yeah. I was thinking about bringing a sword or
a machete.
Daniel's.
Well, you bring the sword. I'll bring the suit. I'll just
samurai sword. It's a samurai sword. Just Can I have that as my intro? Can you go ahead and work that?
You want a ninja intro?
Ninja intro with that crazy background music stuff. Just not a bobblehead one. I just want. You can just take a picture of me like this.
Well, you've got the little samurai hair thing going.
I know. It's like.
So you can, we can do that.
Yeah.
Samurai Chris. Got it. I'm on it, buddy. All right, Chris's favorite question. I can't take this one from you.
I know. Oh, yes. Okay. So, I lived in Albuquerque for 15 years. So I'm not 17, going on 17. Jeez. Anyway, what is your favorite restaurant? I know this is very hard for you. I know you have a lot of, you don't want to hurt anybody's feelings out there, especially local businesses. And I'm kind of setting you up right there. But what is your favorite restaurant?
That is a really, really hard question. I've been stressing about that question because I knew it was coming up. Anything Italian, I'm down for. So, I think our family tends to frequent Il Vicino. It's fast. Their food is really good. And, with us, that's a good thing. And my kids love that they'll give the kids that little bit of pizza dough to play with while they're waiting for their food.
Oh, that's right.
So, they really love it there. And I tend to have to go where they want to go. For years, my birthday was celebrated at Chuck E. Cheese with my daughter. So thankfully, she's grown out of that. But, I think that would probably have to be at the top of my list for things I frequent.
El Vicino. What's a favorite dish at El Vicino?
That's a good question too. They have a really good lasagna. And
calzone. I always get a calzone.
Yeah, you always get the calzone.
The calzone?
Huge calzone. It's good.
Is that okay? You get the calzone, not like the stromboli.
No,
the stromboli. So
Well, I've
There's
had the
two. You have
strombolis. Those are pretty good too.
the stromboli, and then you have the calzone, which is
Yeah.
the one with the mascarpone cheese, the cheese.
The calzone has cheese inside.
The stromboli is
Right.
kind of open on the top. It's got
Yeah, the stromboli has the mozzarella cheese. It doesn't have the cottage
the
cheese.
calzone's got
like
don't they put the ricotta
mascarpone
in that
cheese.
calzone?
The ricotta. Yeah.
So
Yum.
that one's good.
Yum.
Good choice, Martha. Interesting. I didn't think you'd pick that.
Well, I was racking my brain, and I thought, well, just
We were
Okay.
talking last night, and she was stressed about the restaurant one.
that was the most stressful question you've asked.
Yeah, because there's a lot. I mean, there's a lot out
Yes.
there.
And then
I mean-
your mind goes blank the second someone asks you what your favorite restaurant is. So, but
And you
really,
just pick the one right next
almost
to
any
you.
Italian food, I'm happy with.
See, that's exactly it. I've been eating a lot of pasta. That's why
That's what happens.
I've
Too
been
much
bulking
pasta for
up.
me.
I've been bulking up, man.
Winter's over. I guess we need a cut now, Chris.
I know. That's a thing. Yep.
All right, Martha, one more question for you. You've lived in Albuquerque for a little bit now.
Yeah.
What do you think is like one of the best kept little secrets in Albuquerque?
I had a lot of these. I was joking with you last night. I honestly do feel like it's Tinkertown, though, on the backside of the mountain.
All right, Chris, you ever been there?
Where?
Tinkertown. So it's a little
Tinker who?
Tinkertown, yeah. As you're going up to the peak from the if you're driving
Okay.
up to the
Turquoise
peak,
Trail.
which is a beautiful drive, and off the road there is this Tinkertown, and it's a guy that he whittled little villages and stuff, little miniatures, and it's adorable. And you can stop. It's not very expensive. The kids walk through. They get to see all this fun stuff, and I think that's a good secret because
It's a little kitschy kind of museum thing. And the cool thing about it, the guy that created everything, his motto was, "I created all of this while you were watching TV."
yeah.
Wow, that's cool.
And
I'm
that's
gonna go
kinda cool.
film it.
A lot of recycled things. I mean, he's got his wall built out of the glass bottles and everything, so it's environmentally friendly and it's pretty fun. And every time we've taken somebody, I see something different that I didn't see the last time because there's so much to see. So I think that would be my choice.
Tinkertown. Huh.
And it was a hidden little gem. Chris didn't know about it.
I guess
I
so.
didn't even know.
And he's a
Wow,
man
that's
about
great.
town.
That's great.
It was either that or fireworks in Moriarty,
Right?
I mean, 4th of July is coming up, so.
Well, see, I've been to that meow thing. You know that meow?
Oh, yeah, Meow
What's it
Wolf.
called?
Yeah, Meow Wolf.
Wolf. That is the most, I don't know, bizarre.
You either
Bizarre
love it or you
thing.
hate it. There's no in
I
between.
know it's just,
No.
but you have to follow the whole story.
Yeah.
Like,
I didn't know there's a story the
people
first two
get
times we
into
went.
people get into it.
Yeah.
There was a guy that said, I was here 3 days ago and I didn't sleep and I found this one thing and I know a clue, and he runs to that one area where the clue was. I swear. I'm
Wow.
like, are you kidding me? Are you
Yeah,
kidding me? I'm
we'll have to do that one day when it's not real busy. Go follow the story.
follow the story. Yeah. Instead of just looking at the weird stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, it's pretty crazy.
Very good. Hey, thank you guys. For
Right.
Thank you for joining us. I know
Yes.
you got a busy schedule. And I just wanted to put a shout out there for Chris. Chris, you are still actively taking new real estate clients, correct?
That is correct. That
I
is
mean, you got a
correct.
spot for a handful of good clients that are nice. You don't want any jerk people.
No, not at all. Not at all.
Just wanted to put that out there. Chris is active. He's got a spot for a few more agents. I
Spot
love
for me,
working
right?
with him. The guy's on top of his stuff. Nice guy.
Yeah.
He does fun little things like this to help me grow my business. So I appreciate you, and I wanted to give you a little plug there.
Thanks. I appreciate it. Thank
All
you,
right.
Alex.
All right, for Chris, I'm Alex Vallejos, and this has been As Money Walks. Later, guys.